Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Yeah, it's the Batman video. I'm gonna be ranking all the Batman movies. And just a PSA. I'm pretty sick right now, so if I'm coughing in the video or if I sound like crap, that's why. I'll but this video just needs to get done. So we're doing it. Anyway, like I said, we're gonna be ranking all the Batman movies. This is just solo Batman movies, and so not including like Justice League or The Flash or Batman vs Superman.
You're letting him kill Martha. What does that mean? Why did you say that name?
Or really anything to come out of the Snyderverse. Thank the Lord. I don't want to watch those movies again. But we are including... There's two movies in here that I said I wasn't including that I am including. I am including Lego Batman, and I am including the 1966 Adam West Batman movie. Because apparently, well, one is just like objectively, by the definition of the term, a solo Batman movie. And then the other one I thought was a made-for-TV movie, but actually got a theatrical release. So yeah, this list is probably going to make some people angry, but just know that this is my opinion. It's one guy's opinion. And you're allowed to have a different opinion, and I respect that opinion. And yeah, let's all be civil and discuss this like adults in the comment section. Yeah, so if you have a different ranking, post it in the comment section. I love to see it. But yeah, without further ado, here we go. In 10th place, I have Batman Forever. And Batman Forever, the reason it's behind the other trashy Batman movie is because it's just like engineered so that you have the least fun possible. My bad. But yeah, this one, it's just like half the movie, or at least a good chunk of the movie, is taken up by this pins and needles love plot with the most like shallow love interest ever, where she's just like, she has like two character traits, and that's like being in love with Batman, and then like being a psychologist. And it's just like, those are her two character traits that she alternates between. And then Joel Schumacher refused to go any deeper than that. Yeah, also, you get the most like refined, purest form of Jim Carrey in this. Which, like, if you like Jim Carrey, sure, you're gonna have fun with his part. He's honestly he's not the worst part of the movie, but there are some points where you're like, it's too much Jim Carrey. Like, there's just too much Jim Carrey happening. I don't hate Jim Carrey. I like Jim Carrey, but when there's too much Jim, there's too much Jim. Two-Face is just incredibly basic. There's nothing interesting going on with Two-Face at all. They also recast Harvey Dent from an African-American dude to a white dude. I have no clue why, just for fun plot inconsistencies. Because the Shoemaker movies and the Burton movies are supposed to be happening in the same universe. So, at least I'm pretty sure. So, I don't know. I don't know. And also, this movie is mildly misogynistic. Every woman is throwing themselves at Batman and Robin. It's kind of gross. At least in my opinion. It's kind of gross. And I've never messed with the goofy mood, but it's been something I've been able to overcome in the better Batman movies from this series, because They've got an entertaining plot and, some, like, good visuals and, like, cool world, but this one has none of that. It has none of the flair. It just has goofiness and boring. So yeah, that's why I hate Batman Forever. Next up is Batman and Robin. It's got all. I'm not going to talk about this one for long. It's got pretty much all the same things that Batman Forever has. It's got a pretty lame villain, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's not a good actor by any stretch of the imagination, but like we weren't expecting him to be a good actor, so that's kind of like that's not really a huge strike against this movie. I'm just trying to think of what else happened in this movie. I mean, the only reason it's above this, it's because it's committed to the bit. Like, the previous one, like, tried to be a real movie and then failed miserably. This one, just committed to the bit of being the most dumb, like, the dumbest movie ever. Like, it is incredibly goofy, and there's a lot of fun to be had with it. Is it a good movie? No. Not by any stretch of the imagination. But is it a fun time? Yeah. It's a lot of fun. So that's the only reason it's better. Yeah. But a lot of the same complaints. You got the 1D villains, 1D love interests. Although it doesn't take up nearly as much of the movie. And I mean, the goofiness does work against it in terms of, like, being good, but it makes it more enjoyable. So, yeah, Batman and Robin's down here. Next up is 1966 Adam West Batman. Now, this was one I wasn't originally going to cover because I didn't really want to watch this movie. And also, I just really didn't want to watch this movie, and I didn't think it got a theatrical release. But upon learning it got a theatrical release, I watched it, and I'm not a big fan. I understand that there is fun to be had with this movie, and watching it, I did have some fun. But also, it's, like, again, I don't love the goofy Batmans. I don't like them. I can't get into it. I can't really, like, because this movie seems like at times it's trying to be taken seriously, but then all of a sudden there's a bit and a bit that comes like straight out of like Charlie Chaplin movie, like the bomb bit, and that's like something straight out of like Three Stooges or something, and I'm like, what is the tone here? It's so difficult to get a read on the tone. Also, I mean, it's such a by the book plot, and I mean, I can't really complain about that. The plot is serviceable. It's entertaining, I guess, but it's not really anything that has me like on the edge of my seat. I'm not like, what's gonna happen next? I know what's gonna happen. Like, I don't like the costumes in this. I don't like the world. Batman, like, Gotham City looks like freaking. Like, in this movie, Gotham City looks like a nice neighborhood. Like, I'd live in this version of Gotham City. No lie. Like, if you watch the the scenes of him flying over the city in the helicopter, it's honestly hilarious because Gotham City looks low-key nice. Anyway, but yeah, I don't like the world. I don't like the costume design. But this movie's a little better, I guess, because there's more fun to be had. Because, it's 1960s Batman. It's goofy. It's silly. It's got some sound effect words. Yeah. Sixth on the list, before I actually get to the placement, let me just say that every single movie from here on out is a good movie. Every single movie from here on out is a good movie, but some movies have to go lower. That's just how it works. Oh well. Anyway, sixth on the list is 1989 Batman, directed by Tim Burton. I like this movie a lot. The main thing I like a lot about it is the world. The world is really cool. It's a really, like, good-looking version of Gotham City that I like to look at. It's like, watching the movie, it's like I'm there in this, like, weird, partially whimsical, but, like, partially, like, city version of Gotham. And it's cool. I like it a lot. It's also shot pretty well. Entertaining plot. Danny Elfman's score goes hard. That's everything I like about the movie. What I don't like about the movie, and is mainly the Joker. First off, I don't really like the way he's written. They're going for a psychopath thing, but they don't really end up there. They end up more like like the Joker in this movie comes across as like a guy who's more planned out and methodical, kind of like a typical mob boss type character, which is fine and it's entertaining and it's, for the movie it's entertaining. I already said that, and it works for the movie and it's whatever. But it's not the Joker. Like, the Joker is, in my mind, is like spontaneous and erratic and like you never know what he's gonna do next. Like, he's kind of like he's a little more hectic. He's a little more like, yeah, you got what I'm saying? He's a little bit more like a manic presence. And second, Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson, I'll say this, great actor. Jack Nicholson is a great actor. I love his performances in other movies, and I just don't think he's the dude for the job. I'm gonna be honest, and it's mainly just comes down to the voice. From Joker, I imagine, like, in a lot of other interpretations, not just The Dark Knight, Joker has like a high-pitched voice, like going to cartoons. Joker has a high-pitched voice.
The drop-away floor's a nice touch, too.
Jack Nicholson does not have that, so I'm watching this movie, and I'm like, that's not the Joker. Like, it's just, in my mind, Jack Nicholson is just not the Joker. And that's just a me thing. Jack Nicholson does his darndest to be the Joker, but he just can't, he's not. He's just not the Joker. Anyway, yeah, back to the writing. I feel like they tried to have, like, to make the Joker, like, a real character and make him deep, but kind of, like, got lost along the way as well. Like, and just, like, gave up. So it is kind of awkward watching, like, his character development. And, yeah, the Prince thing doesn't really work for me. It always feels out of place. But, yeah, other than that, the movie is good. It's a good movie. It's an entertaining movie. But is it the best Batman movie? Not by a long shot. Next up, I have Batman Returns. So, Batman Returns, kind of fixes the casting issue with their villain. Like, no one else, like, Danny DeVito is the Penguin. Like, you look at him and you're like, yeah, that makes sense. He's the Penguin. Still, Danny Elfman's score goes hard. All my, like, the things I like about 1989 Batman carry over. Great world, well shot, Danny Elfman's score goes hard, like I said before. All that carries over. I just, like, I don't love it, though. I'm not in love with it, and like, some of my minor criticisms carry over as well, whereas, like, the characters aren't, like, that deep. Like, similar thing happened with the Penguin, where I feel like they tried to make a character and then kind of got lost down like somewhere and then gave up. And it is kind of weird watching them try and make a character. I mean, it's still very entertaining, and there's a lot of things to love about it, but it does read kind of weird watching them try and make a villain motivation in the Tim Burton Batman movies. But yeah, other than that, it's an entertaining time, and I really like it. Yeah. Next up, this one's probably going to take some people by surprise because it's kind of an oddball on this list, but it's Lego Batman. Now, Lego Batman is unlike any of these other movies because it doesn't read like a Batman movie. It reads more similarly to the Lego Movie, which is an absolutely fantastic movie. So that is absolutely fine with me. But it's also like it's just funny. Like it's it's just a funny movie. So there's that. I also love the animation, entertaining plot. It's just like unashamedly goofy, and it doesn't really try and like step into a serious tone like Tim Burton Batman or 1966 Batman. It just is goofy throughout the entire thing, and it's an absolute blast to watch. So that's why it's above Returns, just because it's just funny. It's probably one of the funniest movies I've ever watched. Maybe not that far, but it is a really funny movie. In fourth place is Batman Begins, and it's my least favorite of the Dark Knight trilogy by like a minor margin, and it kind of flip-flops on which one goes where, but today it's Batman Begins, just because the scale of Batman Begins, it's the smallest scale of the trilogy. But yeah. And a lot of it is exposition, which I don't really mind. That's just something I kind of picked up on, and I'm like, But yeah. One thing my main problem with this movie is that they didn't do enough with Scarecrow. I really like his character, and I wish they did more with him, because he's such a cool character, but they swapped him out for Ra's al Ghul as the main villain, and I'm just like wondering what could have been if we just got Scarecrow as the main villain. I'm like, that would have been cool though. But yeah. Like the way they edited Scarecrow's, like the fear gas scenes are like really cool. I like it a lot. Like the messy, kind of like glitchy almost editing. I like that a lot. I think this movie's shot really well. I just love the way Christopher Nolan shoots stuff. I think he has a good sense of scale. That, of course, in this movie, was still kind of developing, but I still think this movie is shot really well. Yeah, also, very entertaining plot. This movie, yeah, it's just very entertaining. And, yeah, that's why it's here. Next up on this list, we have The Dark Knight Rises. Now, The Dark Knight Rises is, right now, to me, a little bit better than Batman Begins, mainly just because of the scale. Like, this thing is, it's a huge movie. Like, it's, like, you're just watching it, and it's huge. And this was post-Inception, so this is when Nolan really... he got his scale down. He was like, he now knows how to do it big. And in this movie he does it big. Yeah, there are some like a little out there plot points in this movie that, like, if you're kind of like not willing to just take it at face value, it can kind of just be like, what the heck? But if you're just willing to go with it, which I kind of was, I was like, it's just a blast. Like, Bane, this movie does such a good job of making Bane feel unbeatable. And again, I wish they just made Bane the main villain instead of, throwing in the Ra's al Ghul plotline, but I feel like they did Bane better than they did Scarecrow, where with like Scarecrow pretty much taking a backseat for the entire like last like hour of the movie. But Bane is pretty much the prominent villain until like last like 45 minutes, which in this movie, the one thing, I'll get to that, the runtime in a bit, but yeah, Bane's the main villain for most of the movie. And even when they reveal the twist villain, which I won't give away for those of you who haven't watched it, he's still very prominent. He's still a very prominent villain, but yeah. But it is definitely probably the darkest entry in the franchise, and it feels the bleakest. It feels like there's no hope. There's great action in this movie, and now for the runtime. The runtime is a little bit of a problem. It's 2 hours 45 minutes, so it's kind of like a chore to watch at some points, because it's not like there are points where this drags. I'll be honest, but for the most part, it's keeping you engaged. So I don't tend to make pacing a big thing with movies, just because pacing is such a hard thing to get down. Anyway, that's The Dark Knight Rises. Good movie. In second place is The Batman with Robert Pattinson. I watched this movie in theaters when it came out, and I was kind of fine on it. I thought it was way too long. I just thought it was way too long, and it dragged too much, and I thought it was boring. But rewatched it, all changed my opinion completely. This movie is gorgeous. This movie, is really good looking in a David Fincher type of way, where it's it's really subtly good looking. But this movie is lit in a way where it feels like everything's kind of burning. It's so good. And there's one shot where Batman's walking towards a car that just got into a crash, and there's fire behind him. That shot's so good. That's love that shot. The plot is also so good. I like the character of the Riddler and what he does, and his motives. He feels like a real character, in the way that Joker in 1989 Batman does not. He feels like a real character. Yeah, and it's just yeah, it's so good. And honestly, the 3-hour runtime, it goes by like that. It makes 3 hours feel like 2. It's so good. And this is easily the darkest entry. Well, not even entry, darkest Batman movie. And it's so, that makes it so interesting. And I also love the, more detective-oriented Batman that we get in this. It's a really fresh perspective on the character. Robert Pattinson is surprisingly good as Batman. Yeah, there's a lot of great lighting in this. Great music, just great everything. It's such a good movie. If you haven't seen it, budget yourself some time and go watch it. It's worth it. Now at number 1, to the surprise of absolutely no one, it's The Dark Knight. It's one of Nolan's best movies, and it's the best Batman movie. It's got great action. It's got an amazing plot line. It's got so many iconic scenes. And it has the decidedly best version of Joker. This version of Joker is chaotic. He's sporadic. He's manic. He's a psychopath. He has no past, pretty much no backstory, but that makes it so much better, because he's just he's a walking question mark. You don't know where he's been or what he's gonna do next. He just like is an embodiment of chaos, and he just does crimes for the heck of it. He's the best comic book villain, and the way they did Harvey Dent in this, which I was just like realizing that like the fall of Harvey Dent in this movie is so good, like how he is able, like how Joker is able to like manipulate this like symbol of morality in Gotham. Like, it's just such a good, it's so good. It's so interesting. It's a movie that I'll just never stop loving. Like, that opening scene in that movie, just like, you're like right in it. Like, if you haven't seen that, like, the opening scene of this movie, like, as soon as the window breaks, you're like on the edge of your seat. You're like, all right, I'm paying attention and I'm locked in for this movie. And virtually that feeling never stops for me. I am engaged throughout this entire movie. There's just so it's banger scene after banger scene after banger scene. It's so good. It's filmed really well. There's one shot of like Batman standing like over here, and then there's like a fire over here. Such a good shot. And then there's like the shot of Joker in the police car. Such a good shot. It's just like, and the practical effects in this movie, the truck flip is so impressive. I could rant about this movie for days. The music is so good. I mean, it's Hans Zimmer. It's so good. And of course, the scale of this movie is so impressive. And Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker just takes that character to a whole new level. It's the best Batman movie, and I will not be hearing anything else. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those notifications to get notified when I post. And comment your ranking of Batman movies down below if you want to. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye.